Which farm grows real money? And who will pay your salary for sleeping? You are on the DeFeed channel and we can't wait to reveal these secrets for you. Okay, you probably played a lot of different games as a child, from Sonic to Sims, from GTA to Mario, and so on. And now you've grown up and everyone is talking about some play-to-earn games. But what are these games? So if you have long waited to understand this, it's high time to do so in this guide. Okay, to understand what play-to-earn games are, it is enough to compare them with traditional games. All the usual PC games came out in the Web 2.0 era of the internet. And you know, this is the world of websites, social networks, and in other words, readable and editable pages of the network. However, the new trend of Web 3.0 brought the concept of blockchain, a digital database arranged in the form of inseparable and immutable blocks of information. And yes, technology developers want to make the next generation of the internet decentralized, meaning it is controlled by all people at once and without central authorities. And thus, games on the blockchain, due to their connection with it, will diverge from traditional games in several ways. First, it is development engine. So, as you know, games are developed with the help of special sort of programs called game engines. The most popular are Unity and Unreal Engine. And these programs allow you to create 3D models of characters, simulate the game world, and animate characters, meaning designing the whole game. Blockchain games can also be created with Unity or Unreal Engine, but they are to be connected to the blockchain. This is needed to maintain the gaming economy. Okay, you might think that selling skins in CSGO will count as play-to-earn, but it is not. In play-to-earn games, unique items and tokens have real value. They have to be assigned to a specific owner in the crypto wallet, and this ensures the security of storage and transfer of items, and also protection against fraud. Well, yes, you can sell skins from a regular game on the marketplace to another person, but with blockchain, this item transfer is just safer. In addition, blockchain game items can have real value outside of it, on the marketplace or in another game from the same ecosystem. Skins from regular games usually don't have these properties. Next, it's all about governance, and this is what fundamentally distinguishes ordinary games from blockchain games. As you know, regular games are released by game studios or small development teams that make all these strategic decisions, like whether to release a sequel or add a new character, sell the game at a certain cost, and so on. However, blockchain games are usually managed in a decentralized manner. Well, of course, developers can be at the head, but the fate of the project is largely decided by players through voting. Depending on the number of game tokens, users determine the fate of the project. Number 3. Distribution. Ordinary games are distributed through the usual marketplaces on the internet. For example, we all know about Nintendo Store, Epic Games, or Steam at least. However, blockchain games can be distributed in many ways, through launchpads, for example, like Engine, NFT marketplaces like OpenSea, or dedicated stores for Web3 games. Besides, you can play a lot of blockchain games just from the browser without installing it on the computer. Next, community. Well, this is not the most important, but also a distinctive feature. Usually, the community of blockchain games gathers in Discord or game guilds, some in special virtual worlds called metaverses. Well, traditional games share content only in familiar social networks or forums. Play to earn is not the only blockchain gaming concept. Since the start of this approach, the principles for obtaining game assets have changed, of course. However, the play-to-earn concept was the very first. So players could receive tokens and sell them on the market for real money. This approach was not usually characterized by fun or high-quality gameplay, which is why such games often lost players and assets value. The most famous example among the very first P2Es is Axie Infinity. Later, play and earn games appeared, in which the focus shifted from earning to improving the gameplay. For example, Alien Worlds managed to build planetary decentralized voting system inside the game, not only related to the lore, but also allowing the community to make decisions and increase the prize pools of the planets. Well, in other words, the desire to play arises not only because of the opportunity to earn some, but also because of the quality gameplay and other pleasant bonuses, like long-term participation. And of course, some small subgenres of blockchain games appear, like Move to Earn, which motivated users to play sports for a reward. The most famous game in that genre is called Steppen, which was launched in 2022. It offered users to buy a pair of digital sneakers and rewarded players with tokens depending on their physical activity. And yeah, the concept initially took the market by storm. Besides, there were even sleep-to-earn apps that reward you for good sleep. Another concept called play-to-own has made changes concerning assets. For example, the game Oplan popularized this concept, and games allowed its players to own digital wealth similar to their homes. In these models, any digital asset acquired by the player always carries a tangible value. Ownership gives people a sense of security and status, and also the ability to feel pride for having something. And finally, free to own, the next frontier of blockchain gaming, led by the Limit Break game. It aims to stimulate the mainstream adoption of blockchain gaming by removing all financial barriers to entry. Well, unlike many blockchain games, Limit Break offers free digital in-game assets for access. Okay, now knowing what play to earn is, you can finally join the world of these games. But which game to choose first to play, enjoy, and be successful in? Okay, that is why we've checked the Cointelegraph report. This is an independent media resource that covers news in the field of crypto and financial technologies. So, what do experts from this media think about the top 5 crypto games? Number 1, Illuvium. Illuvium is an open-world RPG, monster collector, and auto-battler built for PC and Mac. Players can explore the fantasy world of the game, capture bizarre creatures, train them, and also participate in battles and tournaments in PvE and PvP arenas. In addition, players can collect resources to buy and sell on the in-game marketplace called Illuvidex. The game has its own internal token called ILV, which can be used in many ways. The biggest advantage of Illuvium over other blockchain games is that it is a AAA quality game. Well, unfortunately, nowadays there are not so many games with powerful graphics and addictive gameplay, but the example of Illuvium shows that the industry is developing well. Next, Cities Heroes. Cities Heroes is the first WebGL gaming metaverse with a unique economy model, and also created by an international team of blockchain pros. The gameplay of PvP is focused on space exploration and intergalactic quests, offering users a lot of earning opportunities. As you might know, we often talk about the features and gameplay of Cities Heroes here on our channel, and we also test all the updates. That is why we can confidently say to you that the game really deserves to be at the top of the best P2E games. Besides, it's not just a single game, but an entire ecosystem with different game worlds. So in Cities Heroes, you can take part in PvP Arena Battler, or switch to a mobile device and have a go in their strategy game called Xena with Battle Royale mechanics. And by the way, in the next 2 or 3 years, they plan to expand their ecosystem with more than 20 new games in various styles and genres. So can't wait to see them all. The next game is called Knitcraft Experience. And yeah, it is a completely free game, described as a combination of Minecraft, Pokemon, Hearthstone, and Candy Crush. The game takes place in a magical fantasy universe filled with creatures known as lit pets. Every lit pet is an NFT, a unique and non-fungible digital item. And so here, players can collect and challenge lit pets against other players in PvP battles to earn in-game currency. The project also has many fun mini-games such as Solitaire and Sudoku. Number 4. DeFi Land. DeFi Land is a farming simulation game that can introduce you to decentralized finance. Every asset here is a real cryptocurrency. For example, a popular token called Solana, shortly Sol, is a sunflower. A stablecoin USDC pegged to $1's price is Core. And so, by completing various tasks, players can be rewarded with NFTs and DFL game tokens. Simply put, it is a platform for digital items trading, but also virtual land purchase, forecast, and blockchain education, which playfully helps players to join the world of decentralized finance. And number 5 in our top, Alien Worlds. In this game, you can not only participate in battles, mine resources, and explore new planets, but also compete for the Trillium token. With that, you can control planetary decentralized ecosystem and access new gameplay. So, now you know that money can be grown on a DeFi land farm, and you will be paid for sleep in different sleep-to-earn apps. But you must remember that P2E games can be quite different from each other. So, some are AAA projects with exciting graphics and gameplay, others are kinds of Candy Crush. But they all are united by a connection with the blockchain and a special economy. And that's the thing.